Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas on Nyxus Gaming. When last we left off, we had a big kind of loot fest where we picked up a lot of stuff from a lot of different areas. Mainly to fix this kitchen here, which we're never gonna use. So basically, last episode was a big waste of time. This episode, however, we are gonna leave Camp McCarran for a little bit, stop by the gun runners, get ourselves a new piece of armor, sell a few things off, and we'll start exploring the Crimson Caravan company and see what it has to offer. And maybe get a nice little surprise in the video too. Who knows? I know everything about this game, dude. Anyways, let's go ahead and leave McCarran here and fast travel up to the gun runners. So last time, I think I bought the combat armor helmet Mark II. Today, before we go in there, we want to grab some stuff from Eddie because we'll be selling like everything we want to sell at least. But yeah,
sir or madam.
We got the helmet.
I am ready.
Now we're gonna get the armor Mark II, and after that I think we're gonna be pretty well set up for a lot of this game. I think the combat armor Mark II reinforced is the best armor you can get that doesn't go into power armor, which I mean eventually we're gonna get power armor too, so that's no big deal. I'm gonna sell off a lot of stuff. It's very expensive, but we got a bunch of expensive stuff on us that we're just gonna sell. A lot of chems we can get rid of, some rebounds, steady, some super stim packs. I was also gonna sell a couple anti-venoms because we really don't need too much. We aren't needing it as much as I thought we would. Go ahead and sell this ammo we picked up here. And look at that, he's already giving us caps. We made 175 caps off this guy. We are in the big money now, guys. In the big money. Go ahead and grab that. Goodbye. And we are gonna just come in here and equip our new set of combat armor. Just get rid of that other combat armor. It's broken anyway. And yeah, we are looking pretty snazzy here. And this is going to be our setup for a good bit of the game now. Now that we're done there though, let's go and head to the Crimson Caravan company. It is night time, so we're going to wait a good bit of time in order to oh, we got a friend here. We got a friend here just waiting outside the entrance. Go ahead and take some bottle caps from him. He doesn't have too much else of value on him, sadly. But yeah, just head on in here. I'm hoping, I hope I fixed the crashing issues from last session. I did a little bit of work before recording this, and I just hope it's fixed. I guess we'll find out, right? I'm gonna go ahead and wait 9 hours here. That way everyone is up and moving in the caravan company. And there's a few people we want to talk to here. You have Janet there in the Brahmin pen. She's not important. She's not going to say anything to you. She will be important in a later quest. If you want, you can come over here, talk to Ringo, catch up with him.
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office. I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started. I'll see you around.
He doesn't have too much to say though. He does point us to Alice McLafferty, the head of the branch. And here she is.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
You can ask her about the company if you want to learn more.
Certainly. What would you like to know? The Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years. We're partially responsible for the progress in the NCR. Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market, and the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes. Normally, I oversee company operations at the hub in California. However, the New Vegas branch has been underperforming in recent years. Given the conditions here, it's not hard to see why. I'll change all that soon enough. All right. Is there anything else I can do for you?
And after that, we can ask her for some work. Surely a company as successful as these guys, we're gonna make some caps here.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
A runner, you say?
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
Oh, and it appears
It's been a pleasure.
a runner is just a delivery boy. But anyways, we got some work. You want to come over here, grab a star bottle cap. You can talk to Don Hostetler here.
Hello there. Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company. How can I help you today?
Who are you?
The name's Hostetler, Don Hostetler. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I asked you a question. Who are you?
I already told you I'm Don Hostetler.
I don't know, I guess he won't tell me who he is. Is there any work here, dude?
You know, hiring isn't really my department. You should talk to Miss McLafferty about work for hire.
Dude, I just want to know where I can get work. Like, where do I go to for that?
Like I said, talk to Alice McLafferty. She's in charge here.
Complete waste of time. This dude didn't tell us a thing. Wow. Screw that guy. If you notice, we got another quest update for You Can Depend on Me, which is actually, we got that way back in the Mojave outpost. So that's something else that we're going to be working on today. If you go in here, yep, all these guys are kind of bunched up. So I'm just going to push through them and break them up a little bit. That way they start walking out the building. And this is another guy that we want to talk to. We talked to him last episode to set up a little trade with Camp McCarran to get the kitchen going.
Hey there. You looking to buy or sell?
And of course we can ask him some questions.
Maybe. What do you want to know? Trade routes, my friend. Trade routes. Just about every major town in the wasteland has a Crimson Caravan branch in it. Out here, we usually split our caravans into smaller bands. That way, we don't lose everything if they get hit. It's not very efficient, though. But hopefully, we'll be able to start running larger caravans once things get civilized. A little place in the NCR called Oak Creek. Used to be a farming town until it got taken over by ranchers. I didn't want to herd Brahmin for a living, so I signed on with the Crimson Caravan and headed east. Not much to tell, really. Need anything else?
And that's about it for what he'll answer for you, but you can buy some stuff from him. I'm actually gonna come in here and I'm gonna buy all the stim packs he has so we can refill on that a little. Other than that, we don't really have anything else that I want to sell him. I'm thinking about, like, do we really need anti-venom? I guess I'll keep one just in case. But I mean, we haven't used it at all, so it's probably a waste just keeping that on us. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and fork over those caps we just got.
See ya.
And that about does it for here right now. Let's go ahead and head back to Camp McCarran. And we can find this Thomas Hildern, who we never talked to last time. We never talked to him because I was trying to avoid him. He has a whole nother quest that I don't want to do right now. But it appears we have to find and talk to him now. Before I go look for him, I am gonna just make sure that that quest is marked because I can't remember exactly where he is inside the main area. I want to say he's the first floor towards the left. But like I said, I'm not sure. I can't remember, so I'm just being safe here. This was a I figured Camp McCarran would have taken me longer, but I flew through it pretty quite fast. So that was nice. Of course, like I said, I did avoid this guy and I didn't do his quest. Looks like he is on the left side over here. So I got that part right. And let's see, the monorail is up there, so yeah, he should be down here. Right in here, this room that we never went into. He has his assistant here, Angela Williams.
A little busy at the moment, but I can talk. This? The OSI lab. We don't get many visitors. The smell puts people off, I think. Nobody ever said science would smell clean and fresh. Anyway, you get used to it if you give it some time. I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by Brahmin ranchers and you never lose the twang. Drives Hildern crazy. But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands. That's what we do here. Try to optimize the power output from the dam. Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't making much progress. Not yet, anyway. Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible. You mean give you work? No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there in his office. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though. I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the research. Not the details. If you're interested, I'm sure he'd see you. Nice to meet you. If you need anything, I'm almost always in the lab.
So it appears they use this area to optimize power from the dam and work on a few agricultural projects. This is the man we're looking for, Thomas Hildern.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
Ah, yeah, sure, that's right.
Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves.
Wait, what?
Vault
Release
22.
forms, what?
Where to begin?
Sure, I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Nothing is impossible, dude.
Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over. But how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course. The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you. Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them, no one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
I guess I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Sure. Anything else?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
Alright, cool.
Oh? What might those be?
What is the OSI, dude?
The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you. Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters: medicine, engineering, biology. The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office. Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head. No. I direct our eastern operations. I've been responsible for squeezing unprecedented levels of power from the dam. I'm also confronting the problem of food production in what little spare time I have. But I've found some promising leads. Yes, with the assistance of my team, of course. Not yet, but our government understands the value of proactive thought. Our studies project an imbalance between production and consumption. Or, for a layman such as yourself, not enough food, too many mouths to feed. Mass starvation in a decade or so. We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms in the area. But those haven't panned out too well from what I hear. There have been complaints about the amount of water we're supplying. But those are just excuses for lack of diligence, I'm sure. Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its output. You have no idea how difficult it is to provide power to an entire nation. Fortunately, we also have the Helios 1 facility. One of our external contractors recently got the station up and running.
That's me.
His name was something like exceptional or marvelous.
Oh, fuck you, Fantastic.
Yes, that was it. Exactly. To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect him to leave the science to me. Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about. The more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have. Yes, goodbye.
So if you haven't gotten that quest yet, you won't be able to deliver the invoice on the first conversation. If you just talk to him again...
Yes? Something else you needed?
I have an invoice for you.
From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
That's all, buddy.
Yes. Goodbye.
And now we can return.
Download complete. Begin recording. Navarro Outpost Scientist, I am glad that EDE has reached you. You will find several databanks of information on this machine.
Well, this is a pleasant surprise.
Please handle this information with the utmost care, as it represents the sum total of the results of my research on the Duraframe iBots. There are also several databanks with information on my research into Poseidon Energy, and some projects they were working on in the Mojave area.
Can I move now? Can I move now? I'm stuck. I can't move. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so I'm back. I tried quite a few console commands to try and fix that. It appears the game locked up a bit, so I had to reload the save. I'm hoping it's fixed now, and I have kind of an idea of what caused it, but let's just see here.
Please handle this information with the utmost care, as it represents the sum total of the results of my research on the Duraframe iBots. There are also several databanks with information on my research into Poseidon Energy, and some projects they were working on in the Mojave area.
And it looks like I can move now.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job?
So yeah, I think that's what caused it. Whenever you exit that room, she starts talking to you, but his conversation also triggered Eddie as soon as I left the room, and I think both of those just kind of overlapped each other, and the game freaked out a little bit, but it's fixed now, hopefully. So yeah.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
He didn't mention anyone. It seems he's hiding something.
But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead. I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it. Of course. Anything.
So we can ask her more about this Keeley person.
Keeley's brilliant. An absolute genius. She plays at being mean, but it's all a front. When you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people. Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them? I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war. The Great War, when the bombs fell, like she'd been there. So, I'm guessing pretty old. 200 years? Maybe more.
So this Keeley is at least 200 years old. Interesting.
Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw, though I'm not sure which would be which. Bad analogy, maybe. They're both Deathclaws in their way. Keeley hates Hildern. She says he's more politician than scientist, and gets in the way of true discovery. And Hildern hates Keeley because... well, because every time they meet, she makes him look like an ass. In front of important people, usually.
And we have a few other questions that we already asked her.
Head research. The director? He's very well spoken and knowledgeable.
Uh-huh.
He's not what you'd call warm, unless he wants something from you. And even then, it's kind of a cold warm. Most of the time, I focus on the science and try to forget him. He doesn't get mixed up in any actual work, though he tells people that he does.
Uh-huh.
He sure does. Everyone knows it. I've just got to endure this job until the project is finished. But abandoning Keeley, he crossed a line. Taking credit for other people's work is one thing. Sending people to die in the waste is another. If Hildern tries to recruit any more mercs, I'm gonna warn them. What can he do to me? I'm the only one who can run this lab.
So it seems like Angela here does all the work, and he just takes credit.
My father used to say good things about them, but that was years ago. Back when they teach farmers and ranchers about crop rotation and the like. Nowadays, they've changed. They're doing what they can to discredit the NCR. Give us a bad name with the locals. Dr. Hildern trained with them years ago. Not me, though. I'm an OSI girl. It's foul to tell the truth. Most people try to get what they can from the outside, even if it's just a smuggled candy bar now and then. Contreras is a genius. He can find almost anything you'd want. Takes caps to get him motivated, though. He won't do a thing for free.
He went to jail for free.
Right. Stay safe.
So it seems Hildern definitely didn't tell us the full story. And Angela seems to think he sent Keeley in to die and just abandoned her. That is another vault quest, which I don't think we're gonna be doing for a bit. I want to kind of get done with the Crimson Caravan and push our way into Vegas. But that's where the vault is, Vault 22. Plans right now, finish this Crimson Caravan for now, head into Freeside, get into the Strip, and then maybe hit the Boomers before finishing up Outer New Vegas and heading down this road to this area right here. That's the current plan, at least. It might change. While we have that open, let's go ahead and travel back to the Crimson Caravan Company and let McLafferty know that we finished delivering the invoice to Hildern. Sorry, I had to think there. I couldn't remember her name for a second. I know. Some fan I am, right? Let's see. Was she in here or over there? She's over there in that building. We aren't going to finish this Depend on Me quest this episode. because there is a lot more to it,
Welcome back.
but we are gonna get the brunt of it done.
Certain.
Oh shit. Shit. I'll be right back, guys. When I reloaded the save, I forgot to talk to him again and give him the invoice. BRB. And we're back. I definitely forgot to do
Welcome
that.
back.
But now we have the option here.
Well, you've proven yourself reliable so far. Would you be interested in more important jobs?
Sure. We get 150 bottle caps just from doing that. And we can get more work.
As much as I like to handle matters personally, I can't be everywhere at once. There is a negotiation with a smaller trading outfit that I'd like resolved as quickly as possible. There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee whose services I'd rather do without. His family connections make it difficult, however. And finally, I need someone to acquire the Gunrunner's manufacturing specifications. This job needs to be quiet. No alarms, no deaths.
So we're gonna start with the negotiation here.
There's a small trading outfit, Cassidy Caravans, that I'm interested in acquiring. They've been rather competitive, so it's time to buy them out. I have it on good authority that the owner, Cass, wants out of the caravan business. Cass frequently trades with the NCR, so you'll likely find her at the Mojave outpost.
And you can ask about the other jobs too.
The Jamesons are very wealthy ranchers back in Redding, California, and significant investors in the Crimson Caravan Company. I was pressured into posting young Henry as the manager of the New Vegas branch. As you can see, he wasn't exactly cut out for the job. He was much more interested in gambling and prostitutes, and because of his family, I can't simply fire him. Henry needs to be convinced to quit, one way or another. I won't have a useless employee on the company payroll.
And the gunrunner job.
The quality of the Gunrunner's armaments is due to their manufacturing process. They craft all weapons on site. I want to know the secrets of their manufacturing process, which means you'll need to find some way to get inside their heavily guarded factory. I would greatly prefer that you perform this job undetected and without killing anyone, if it can be helped. Thank you. Was there something else?
You can tell her right away if you don't want to do the gunrunner job. We'll probably do it down the line. It'll be a stealth job, so I'm probably gonna suck at it, but oh well. What we're interested in, though, is the Cassidy Caravan negotiation, way back at the Mojave outpost. If we head on in here and talk to Cass, we'll learn her side of the story. If you remember near the beginning, she was complaining about being stuck here at the outpost, and she couldn't go anywhere because her caravan was tied up with the Crimson Caravan Company. And it seems now we have an opportunity to fix this.
You come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind?
The Crimson Caravan sent me.
They want to buy Cassidy Caravans? Don't they know it's burned to ash? No. Even times being what they are. Not sure I'm looking to sell. Even for all the whiskey in Reno. Mojave happened. Hit by raiders packing some heavy firepower. Can't believe the Crimson Caravan haven't heard. So if you want to buy all of Cassidy Caravans, you're looking at it. And what I got in my pockets. Still, as little as that is, not looking to sell. If someone came up to you and offered you 1,000 caps for your name, would you take it? Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to hear your answer anyway. Point is, I made the caravan what it is. It's mine. Alice McLafferty, eh? No, I see the zeros, and I know she's good for them. Still, it's not about the money. Dad'd spin like a twister if he ever heard I sold our name for anything. Look, I know you came all this way, and that takes some drive, especially these days. Just Doesn't feel right. Trading history for a slip of paper.
And so if you have different checks, you can convince her to part with it. Unfortunately, we only have the one here. This outpost is the last place you want to be trapped.
That's a good point. It's the caravan clearance that's got me stuck here. I'm sure this bar's getting tired of propping me up. Give me that paper. I'll put my name to it. No sense trying to hold the past between your fingers when it's nothing but dirt. All right. There you go. Caravan's yours. Feel kind of relieved, actually. Guess I didn't realize how much I was carrying around with just the name. No idea. Maybe head back west? Though the idea of heading back there with my tail between my legs isn't appealing. Where? Like Vegas? Shoot and spit enough friends out. East? Get put in one of Caesar's little camps? No thanks. Head back west? I already know the big circle and everyone in it, except now I go back there ruined. Never really realized how small the Mojave is getting nowadays. Hard to find a place to go that's worthwhile.
You can ask her to come with you.
You got one too many by my count.
And unfortunately, I already have Boone with me, so I can't.
You take care now.
But she is open as a companion now. We will pick her up a little bit later on. But for now, actually, we want to go back and pick up Veronica. Of course, we have to go outside for that real quick. So yeah, we're going to be letting Boone go again. We'll pick him up later. Boone is probably one of my favorite companions, honestly. But I just want to give some of the others their limelight, you know? So we'll go ahead and talk to him.
What is it?
And part
If
ways.
that's what you think. Alright. Guess I'll be around Novak for a while longer until I figure out what I want to do with myself. See you around.
See you around, Boone. I'll be back for you at some point. And here we have Veronica once again.
What's up? Let's go make trouble.
Hell yeah, let's make some trouble.
See you.
And the reason I want her is she has a few conversation triggers in Freeside that I want to take care of. But anyways, we're gonna go give Alice McClafferty the good news that the caravan is bought. And then I think we're gonna head into Freeside and end the episode there. It's always a good episode when we get a companion, so I feel accomplished here. We didn't finish up the main quest here for the Crimson Caravan, You Can Depend on Me. We didn't finish that, and I think there's still more to do on Heartache by the Number, right? Yeah, there's still more to do there for Cass, but it's not really stuff we can do right now. Also, she's not here. I think she's in the barracks over here. Maybe. She's in these barracks. I hope. I'm wandering around lost. I can't even find a person anymore. The guard barracks. Why would she be in the guard barracks?
Hey.
I don't know why, but she is.
Welcome back.
And it's all bought out.
Very good. On occasion, it's proven to be more profitable in the long run to simply buy out the competition. And this is one of those occasions.
And we get 500 bottle
It's been a
caps for
pleasure.
doing that. You can definitely make some caps. That's the wrong way. You can definitely make some caps working for the Crimson Caravan. Now that we're done there, however, we'll go ahead and fast travel to Freeside's East Gate here. And we're gonna end the episode. Save Freeside for the next session. Freeside has a lot of stuff to do with it. It's the final stop before we head into the strip. The final stop, guys. We are right there and ready to go. And yeah, hope you guys are enjoying this. I will see you all next time. It's always a pleasure. This has been Nyxus Gaming. Bye-bye.